When I was a beginner copywriter, I had bought my first course. I was trying out the things the course had taught me for weeks, for months, and I wasn't seeing the results I wanted to see. And so I was like, I just need to keep doing more of that. Like, this is what I bought, this is what I bought, this is what I need to keep doing. And so this mindset, now that I think about it, it actually kept me from landing clients, copywriting clients. And I want to prove to you why and explain why. So I have this quote that I really love, and I call it, the reason you're not succeeding is because you're following the system. Let me repeat that. The reason you're not succeeding is because you're following the system. And what I mean by that is, if you bought a course where 10,000 other people or 1,000 other people have joined or already have access to this information, forget about it. It's not going to work. 1,000 other people are using it. It's saturated. No, forget about it. No, stop doing this. So, the mindset I had when I bought this course is that, I can't really afford to test things out. I want to make money now. So what's the fastest way to make money now? Actually follow what I bought. In reality, this is what kept me from landing clients, because if I just started testing new things, testing new outreach systems that I had come up with, new ones that nobody else knew of, this is what would get me closer to those clients. That's testing out these new systems. Whereas I was here with these old systems, these saturated, ineffective fucking systems that everybody else was using, and I wasn't getting any results. And in my old little monkey mind, I thought if I just kept doing more of these outreach systems, the saturated ones, this is what's gonna get me to those clients. In reality, if I started doing these new systems and trying things out for myself, this is how I would get closer to those clients. Because nobody else would know about this. Nobody else would know about these outreach systems. Because it would be mine. It would be mine. Nobody else would know how to do this. And this is the difference between long-term versus short-term thinking. Most people have short-term thinking. I was this person. Almost everyone out there has short-term thinking. And it's actually keeping us from landing clients. Okay? Because when you have long-term thinking, you're able to risk, you're able to test new things out, you're willing to do this, you're willing to do that, and that's how you eventually grow. It's not just about staying in your little bubble when you're not growing, you're not doing any new things, and you're just doing the old ineffective stuff, just because you have this scarcity mindset of changing. This is what I had. I just had this scarcity mindset of changing, and I felt like if I change things are going to be even worse. When it was just, now that I think about it, it was just my little monkey brain. I think this is said in The Laws of Human Nature, by the way. Fantastic book from Robert Greene. I suggest you read it. But anyway. People are afraid of change. We're afraid of change. We think that we just need to do the same thing. And this is why most people never quit their 9-to-5 jobs. And they're afraid to make the jump when it comes to pursuing copywriting full-time or whatever else. Even if it's becoming a full athlete or whatever. People are afraid. They're afraid of change, and they're afraid of the unknown. And if you want to actually become a 10K a month copywriter, you need to be comfortable with that fear. You need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And this is the same thing with fighting. People say this all the time about fighting. Okay? And also, you need to have one trait. If I were to describe this entire process that I've been talking about for the past 5 minutes, in one word, in one character trait that you need to adopt right now, that I adopted to reach 10K a month, it's to be resourceful. You need to be resourceful. You need to stop this thing that somebody else is gonna tell you how to succeed. Nobody's gonna tell you how to succeed. Especially if you don't pay them money. Nobody will help you for free. If that makes sense. If you want somebody's attention and somebody's time who is where you want to be, you need to pay them. Or you need to find some way to give value to them in a way that would make them want to help you. Okay, nobody's gonna help you just because they're good or any of that. Nobody. Everybody respects your time. If somebody has reached 10K a month already, they're not gonna coach you for free. They have other things to do, and they respect your time. You need to respect your time too. So, yeah. And you also need to prove them you're serious, because if you don't invest in yourself, nobody's gonna think you're serious. They're just gonna think you're a tourist or something. So, if I could go back and change one thing, it would be this. I would start being more resourceful, and I would start thinking more outside of the box and stop following the system so much. Because remember what I said in the beginning of this video. The reason you're not succeeding is you're following the system. So you need to have the mindset of testing new things out. You need to have the mindset of, okay, let me try this thing. Maybe it's gonna work. Or let me try this thing. Maybe it's gonna work. So yeah, if you don't have a mentor who's gonna tell you, do this, this, and this, no. Just try out new things. But if you have a mentor and he's already been where you want to be and he tells you, do this, this, and this, then just follow their steps blindly. Like, actually blindly. Follow them like stupid. Even if he tells you jump off a cliff, just jump off a cliff. No, I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, you get the point. So if you get any value from this, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.